what's going on, everybody? So, everybody asks me this question a lot of time right now. I got Joe No Block's house. We getting ready to travel. We going to Houston, Texas. We'll be flying into Houston. We doing the Houston ride out Thursday night. This should be dropping by then, and then we going to the SE Bikes Island ride out in Galveston, Texas. Uh, but yeah, man, a lot of people ask me, how you get your bike on a plane. There's my bike right there. We about to hit the airport soon. Here's my bike bag. So I'm about to show y'all how to do it. We got the bike stand there, but I don't really like using the bike stand, honestly, because I never really had one my whole life. So, but with that, I'm about to show y'all what I gotta do to break the bike down. Just real quick, I just gotta take the front tire, the pedals, the pegs off, and the handlebars. And then I could put the whole thing in this bag. If you wrap it up with some pool noodles, something like that, just, wrap it up. Your bike will get less scratch if that's something you care about. Obviously, it's always best to put something on there. I don't go too crazy with it, but somebody like Joe, he goes a little extra crazy, puts the whole box in there, but that's something else. But now I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna start breaking the bike down and get back at it. All right, yeah, so now we basically gonna get into it. Sped it up a little bit for y'all so y'all can stay with me, but basically what I'm gonna get into now is breaking down the bike. Obviously, we gonna start removing the front wheel as you see. To me, the main reason I'm removing the front wheel first, y'all can do it any order as long as y'all get everything off, but it's easier for me to balance the bike on the floor. And then, I start messing with the pedals. What's going on? I'm trying to really figure out exactly which way they go. I didn't remember, but as you see, they go towards the back of the bike. Both pedals are going to unscrew in the same direction. Make sure you do that. If you have an SE bike with the two-piece crank, such as like the Dub Ripper, the 27.5 PK Ripper, maybe a Monster Quad, something like that, Monster Ripper, make sure you either take out the little washers where the pedals screw in, or you zip tie it just so they stay on, because if you lose them, you'll run into some problems. So I got my front tire off, my pedals off. Now I'm taking my pegs off. Makes the bike narrow. So then next, all that leaves me is to take off the handlebars, which you're about to see me get into now. I'm going to take my handlebars off. And then basically from there becomes the fun part. It's all easy from there. You just basically put the pool noodles on, put your whatever protection you want around your bike to stop it from getting scratched. Pool noodles work great. You can also go to like Home Depot or your local hardware and get a pipe foam. That works good. But yeah, get your handlebars off. Make sure all y'all screws get tightened back in when you do this, though, because that's very important. You don't want to get there, be missing a stem bolt or, something, and, be going around searching for a bike shop. So make sure you do that. But, shout out to my guy Joe No Blocks, came through, got the pool noodles. So we're going to wrap everything up at this point, cover everything up. And then, I'm going to get the zip ties, as you see right now. Actually, putting the zip ties through my cranks to make sure that washer is there when I arrive. So, like I said, you get them on, make sure that don't fall out. Most regular three-piece cranks, you won't have that problem. But if you do have the two-piece, make sure to pay attention to that. And then, like I said, we're going to come around, make sure them zip ties get in. And yeah, like I said, after all the bolts, everything, make sure you got everything secured so you don't lose nothing. Cover up the bikes. Me personally, I just really pay most attention to where my stickers are, because I don't want to mess my sticker kit up. The way I ride, I'm going to get scratches here and there. If you're worried about the scratches, I suggest you get what I like to call a travel bike, which would be a bike that you don't care about getting messed up. I did come through the airlines, had, just little minor things, scratches in brand new bikes, dented my stems, chipped them, just throwing them around. But, me, I like to travel. I ride my bikes. I'm not too worried. So you see I zip tied my handlebars to the frame. I actually turned my stem to the inside because that gives you a little bit more space. You ain't got your stem sticking out an extra few inches, so it makes the bike a little bit more compact. So I always recommend turning your forks in. And yeah, basically that's what you'll be looking at when you're finishing up. So, you have your bike all, pegs, pedals, handlebars, front tire off, get everything zip tied. Right now I want to make sure I'm covering the bottom of my forks. As you're going to see in a second, we're going to have to recut it to make sure it fits, but you don't want your forks poking through the bottom of the bag. These bags are cheaper. They're not, the most durable. When you get the more durable bags, they do become heavier. When I travel with American Airlines, it's $30, like I said, to bring my bike, but also it has to be under 50 pounds. So if you're using a bag that might weigh 20 pounds and you have a 32-pound bike, if you can do simple math, that would be 52 pounds, and you would have to pay an oversized baggage fee, which would probably be about $150. So save a lot of money doing it this way. I do have to buy a bike bag probably every 2-3 times, but like I said, you just put your front wheel in there along with everything, your handlebars, all that, zip it up, and you're ready to go to the airport. So now we only got one more step. Get this in the truck, get to the airport.
We outside.
Know what it is. So you got the big bag. So we're gonna see how this works, what it weighs up to, what he had to do, but with a regular bag, $50 off Amazon, bring it to the bag drop soon as you come in. I don't see too many people, but yeah, get checked in. We out.